Art journals are perfect avenues for artists to practice techniques, experiment with their artwork, or in other words, just play. It's the ultimate way to experience the process of creating, no matter what medium you use, whether it's paint, pencil, or ink. In today's video, I'll show one prompt that uses images from a magazine to create a 2-page layout in an art journal. Hello, I'm Daniela Mellen, an artist. Each day before I work on a designated artwork for a class or a specific client, I take about 20 minutes to create. This is the equivalent of warming up before a tennis match or another sport. And while art isn't an athletic event, the warm-up is a great way to build focus, kick the creative side of my mind into gear, and start my professional day with momentum, art momentum. I keep an art journal as a way to practice being creative. I grant myself a lot of leeway in the journal to practice anything and everything that intrigues me. Today, I'll show how I use the magazine images as the starting point and 5 tips that may help you with your art warm-up. The first thing I do is find an image that inspires me. The image can be anything, from a color, to an ad, to something in an ad that catches my eye, to a background pattern, or even another illustration. The only criteria is that my eye is drawn to it. The image can be as large as a full-page spread, or as small as a postage stamp. Now, you don't have to use just a magazine image. You can use an image from packaging, a sticker, or even junk mail. Use whatever intrigues you. I take the image and save it in a folder along with others that I've collected on the sole basis that something in that image has attracted me. From here, I have many images that I can refer to when I need a source of inspiration or an idea of what to create. Now that I have the images, I select one, and then I select a page in my journal. I use many journals, but lately I've been using composition books that I buy for the school season. I paint each page ahead of time, usually using leftover paint. And I select a page that I think coordinates with the image. I take a quick look at the image and use this as a starting off point. The first thing I do is attach the image to my journal, but before I do, I decide if I want to add a quick layer of paint to the background to make the image stand out or pop. I can also add a piece of paper, like collage, to the page behind it. Either way, I do something and I attach the image. Once I'm happy that that inspirational image stands out, I'm ready to start my painting. My goal in starting my painting isn't to make an exact copy of the image, it's to find something about that image that speaks to me. And I make that the focus of my artwork. I might use colors or shapes or something in that image that I like, and I create my own painting based on that. I start by making a pencil sketch and then filling in those areas with a matte paint. Depending on how much time I want to dedicate to this process, I can add more and more layers until I get something that represents the aspect of that image that I was drawn to. Tip number 5 is to let your image dry, or if you used dry media, just take a step away. Use this as your cool down. Then return to your image. See if you're happy with the results. Is there something else you might want to add to your artwork? Maybe a title or a shadow, a pattern, or even spatter. This is your chance to finish the journal layout and add a moment of closure for yourself. Even when I think my paintings are done, most times when I return to them after this cool down, I usually find something that I want to add. And somehow that is very satisfying. My creative energy is humming, and I'm ready to start my work for the day with the momentum that I've built up in my journal. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you had, please give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and thanks for joining me.